Let's bring in our guest to discuss all of this, criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor David Boudreaux. All right, so how damaging is this testimony that she's talking about right now? So now we have zombies, we have dark spirits. She wishes that he was dead. The brother says, well, I could kill him for you. And then she says something to the nature of, well, I'm already drugging him. That's what this jury's hearing.
Sure. I mean, like you said, I mean, very similar to what we heard in the prior trials about this idea, this philosophy, these thoughts and these expressions coming from both Chad and Lori. And now we're hearing it in this case. And it is relevant to the victim that ultimately gets shot and killed by her brother. Does it get the prosecutor there is the next question, Matt. And as I continue to listen to this, I really do think if there was an experienced criminal defense attorney standing up on her behalf, he or she may have a shot. Because the prosecutor first has to prove that Alex Cox murdered him and that it was not self-defense. Because this is what Lori's trying to do. Lori's trying to advocate for her deceased brother that he was defending himself in self-defense. So, but right there, what they're hearing now about these thoughts is really going to start tying her into her brother. And the more that they get from more witnesses, don't forget, this is a friend. This is somebody that is aligned, at least at one point, with Lori that's coming in and delivering these blows. This is not a police officer. This is not a family member of the decedent. This is a friend that the prosecutor's using. So the more and more they could bring out this type of evidence, they're bringing Lori in to the conspiracy with Alex. And I would imagine this is not the only witness we're going to be hearing this from.
Yeah, you're exactly right. There's two parts to this crime, right? So there is the initial murder, and they've already established that by saying that the victim, Charles Vallow, was shot twice, and the second shot was above him after he was already on the ground. That's the reason why they took that piece of wood plank out of the house. So that's how they show that he was murdered, because that's not self-defense. And then this is talking about the conspiracy of planning the death. All right, we are going to have to take a break right now.